Good evening, Fox. This is Gautam, a kid English language trainer and public speaking coach. Fox, a very innovative and creative idea strikes my mind that, see, we have training sessions exclusively designed for MBAs, for bureaucrats, bureaucrats and university students, college students. But what I strongly sense, politicians of our country, they must undergo an exclusively designed training programs, training sessions across political parties, across states, dominating professional politicians, leaders. They must undergo, irrespective of any political association, from any party, from any state. There should be a mandatory, exclusively designed program. So the list can be quite exhaustive, but right, to best of my mind, I would like to suggest six top points for the to be incorporated for training programs, training sessions for politicians of my country. The first is your look. You know, the first immediate reaction any person we meet is about their personality, how you look. That is quite prominent because first, what meets eyes, it remains for a long time. It has got indelible impression. So the politician must be taught in that training session that their personality matters a lot. Their fitness level, their grooming, their style of dress up, their body language, all these things in an exclusively designed program must be incorporated for the politicians. First point, their appearance, their look is quite, quite imperative indeed. And the next one is, of course, the second is about the etiquettes, manners, and courtesies, directly related with their zero arrogance approach, with their humbleness. Because what we have seen in our country, power turns the head. So a person can be well changed through an practical and psychological training. They must be trained about their etiquettes, from table etiquettes to the public etiquettes, meeting bureaucrats, officers, manners, etiquettes. Because after a person's appearance, what is the next immediate impact is about your good manners, good etiquettes, your courtesies, your behavior, a permanent change in behavior. I strongly sense it can be achieved through an exclusively designed training program in teacher. And of course, the third one is public speaking skills. Quite interesting terms. It's not giving speeches into the public. First, they must sense what not to speak publicly, what not to speak in the media in front of the people. Secondly, it comes your public speaking skills, convincing publics with your style of speaking, with your rational ideas, with your body language, with your politeness. That's quite imperative indeed. You have seen in United States of America recently a debate between the prospective potential candidates for the presidency. So public speaking skill, it's quite imperative, wonderful, because politicians, they're the catalyst of the change. They're the policy maker. They have very influential role in the country. You know, they are going to design policies. They are meeting people, bureaucrats, economists, each and every day, numerous meetings coming across people. So public speaking skill, it's wonderful. And the next point that strikes my mind is proficiency of English language. In the present scenario, globalized world, most of the file work in English, you have to communicate in English. So having proficiency in English language, it can be a wonderful, an asset for the politicians, for the leaders, and it can be well acquired with the well-designed course, with the, Your systematic approach, proficiency of English language is achievable. Certainly they can get it. And the next one that comes into my mind is the humility, politeness. Power turns the head. You know, there must be psychological trained to have a zero arrogance approach in it. Again, I would like to discuss, because power is not something that is permanent, that is likely to be faded, likely to go away. So your politeness, your humility is something that is going to be with you forever. Few days back I was watching, again I would state, in another video I discussed, I saw the United States of America's former president, Mr. Bill Clinton. He was standing in front of a bookshop. Nobody was taking care about him, going, entering books, coming back, because power is something that can never be forever. Must understand and adopt a polite approach indeed. And of course, the last at this moment coming to my mind is, economy savvy. How the economy of the nation, of the state works. So economic policies have a huge impact on the nation. So politicians must be given this knowledge of, economy, GDP and all, so many, how the money is generated, employment, so many economy related, because politicians, leadership and politician does not mean only rank, power, authority and title. In democratic country like India, politicians have a huge impact, leaders have huge impact. John C. Maxwell has wonderfully stated in Law of Lead that everything falls and rises on the leadership. If a leadership is 10, company, institution, organization, nation is going to be 9. Politician is 8, the entire system is going to stuck in the 7 only. So politicians have a wonderful role in my nation. Simon Sinek, top management guru, has said that there is nothing such as expert leadership. It's only a student of leadership. Nobody is perfect in this world. Every single person is a student. It can be politicians, it can be leader, it can be in judiciary, it can be in bureaucracy. So let's design an exclusive programs for leaders and politicians of my country, and it should be mandatory. Hope the government will pay heed to it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned in. I'll see you next time. Thank you.